Can't do it. Stop.
Don't forget to skip that ad.
Or wash that ass.
Or wash it.
Oh.
Yeah.
A dislike. I can't skip it.
Who disliked it?
It's not. There's no skippy.
You disliked your own stuff?
No. No, it's gone now.
Who's disliking?
Waiting for First Amendment support. Here we go.
Don't be disliking stuff.
Now.
Good evening, everybody.
We haven't done enough to get disliked.
What's that?
We haven't done enough to be disliked.
Not yet. Well, I wouldn't say that. I think we've done plenty.
I look so intense when I'm trying to do this. Ken, it's perfect because it's perfect. And it takes the crown molding out. So that's why I think it's
Crown
perfect.
molding out.
Out, right out of the equation.
It's all about washing the crown molding. We'll go ahead and turn off. Now that Keegan has told us that we're live. Where's Keegan, by the way? I haven't seen him on the boards in forever.
He's busy.
He is busy. Welcome, everybody. On behalf of First Amendment Sports, I'm Ken Marigold. This is Thank God It's Tuesday. He's Kevin Ricca.
Nice to be here on a Tuesday. Always great to have the board. Can't wait to see what they have in store tonight. Love this draft stuff, man. Let's keep it rolling.
He's Tim Strachan.
I prefer Wilford these days.
He's Wilford Brimley. Mayberry.
I'm starting to understand
Straight out
after
of
having
Mayberry.
conversations this past week about just
That'd
how
be a great
old I may
T-shirt for him.
sound.
Straight out of Mayberry. That would be an amazing. And we're gonna. This is how we're gonna start the show tonight.
I'll try to
One round.
keep up with these kids.
Lightning round. 1 round. 2 rounds. Lightning
shit.
round. Best ice cream, but not just by flavor, by brand and flavor combined. All right. So, for example, High's chocolate chip.
Yes.
High's brand chocolate chip ice cream to me is about as good as I've ever had in my entire life.
So I'm going to go second.
Yeah.
It's my number one of all time, and it's been, and I can tell you why. It's Baskin-Robbins chocolate chip. It's just
Just straight up chocolate
I
chip.
don't know why I made that
they
sound.
pour the warm chocolate onto the milk. It melts down a little bit and refreezes as to why it's all sparsely put. It's not just chips. It's just kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it,
There's
but
chocolate in there.
it gives me
All right.
happiness.
T, you get 2 ice
So
creams.
my favorite is it no longer exists.
That's fine. That's fine. I haven't seen a Highs round of Highs in forever.
We're off and running.
Not because it's old. Not because it's
Shocker.
old. I think because of copyright or whatever. It's Ben and
Fruit and
Jerry's.
Glausion?
It's a Ben and Jerry's. It was the Ben and Jerry's Heath bar.
Yeah, Heath
Crunch.
Bar Crunch. It still exists. It's just called
Caramel.
toffee. It's just called
Right.
toffee bar.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
not the same.
Oh,
It's
pretty
slightly
damn close.
different without the actual.
Okay,
Heath.
that
First
Heath
Heath.
Bar Crunch, Ben and Jerry's Heath Bar Crunch. You
Okay.
got it. What do you
So
got?
that was number
fake
one.
ass toffee.
Number 2 is the Breyers vanilla mint chocolate chip.
All right, I'll take that. I mean, you get to go one more time.
I like store brand vanilla bean. I'm
like-
just gonna go ahead and take them all. That's an
Like
off
Turkey
brand.
Hill or
No.
Signature Select.
Yeah, Signature Select
Yeah,
and a
Signature
giant, the giant one and the safe one are
Giant
both
tub.
damn good. Not the giant tub, no, vanilla bean, but like the 250 like knockoff version. Like Breyers is right there, and I'm like, no. I know Breyers is delicious. I prefer
What's the flavor?
Safeway Select. I don't know.
No.
man.
What's the?
Vanilla bean.
Vanilla bean.
I'm a vanilla ice cream fanatic.
I love
Love it.
Turkey Hill has like 4 different kinds of
it's
vanillas.
awesome. Turkey Hill.
The homemade, the original, the French, and the extra. I mean, it's
The 5-second Frencher, the regular French, and then the vanilla bean.
Then you got the third base Frencher. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna kick right
Ken
now.
speaks for himself, not all of First Amendment, when he goes for the third base ice cream jokes.
It gets a little bit weird when the ice cream comes out.
I'm telling you, talk about a brain freeze.
I'm on a little bit of kick right now. I got my Highs chocolate chip, and that's gonna touch all the bases for me. But Ben and Jerry's fish food
Home run.
is the fish food to me. It has everything I want in it. It's got ice cream. It's got the marshmallow. It's got fudge chips. So they're not chocolate. They're fudge, white fudge and chocolate fudge chips.
Yeah.
All right, that's how we get things
No, I
started
like it.
on
I
a
like
Tuesday
it.
night. Old school ice cream. I love.
We could have just a Ben and Jerry's old school conversation.
That's plenty, but I think Ben and
Strawberry
Jerry's
cheesecake.
vanilla is one of the best vanillas.
It's creamy and delicious.
Straight
It's-
up,
It's
plain?
thick. Yeah, it's
Where do
awesome.
you get that?
I think it's 7-Eleven. they do the, like they don't do like the fancy. They have like your vanilla, your chocolate, and like one chubby hubby. Do people still eat chubby hubby?
No one does.
That's so like 90s.
Sounds non-PC.
And
I take offense to it.
You can keep
Fair
the
enough.
half baked and the mixed flavors.
Too much is too much.
Yeah. If I want chocolate fudge brownie, I'm just gonna get chocolate fudge brownie. If I want chocolate cookie dough, that's what I'm gonna get. I don't need them
I
swirled
agree.
together.
No, I don't either. I don't like the mix match.
I feel like
everything.
tea over here. Just give me my flavor.
Well, I want my vanilla and get me out of there. I'm good.
I'm like
old.
that too, but I also like the kitchen sink sometimes. I kind of like to throw a lot of shit in there.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I had the entire family in the car on the way home from a game a week and a half ago, and we had some ice cream in the freezer, but I wanted Sunday. I wanted Sunday, and it was after 10 o'clock, so Baskin Robbins was closed. So I made the turn into Safeway, pulled into the front. Everyone was, A, wondering what the hell I was doing, and B, begging me not to get out of the car. I knew right where it was. Got me a jar of Smucker's hot fudge, brought it back, take the lid off, put it in the microwave. Bam.
Yeah.
The best.
Handful of peanuts. I put my peanuts with my hot fudge always.
Okay,
It's
all
just
right.
crack to me, but you can't argue with hot fudge or hot salted caramel, but that hot fudge hits.
Do you like the Indian peanuts on a Sunday with the little pieces and the?
I like everything.
Ooh, we have a Rhett
old
Donnelly sighting in the neighborhood back from Disney World.
Yeah, weren't
we'll
you
get
just
more.
jet
We have
setting?
more on that here
Is
in a
that
moment.
is that a goofy face fanny pack?
He's got the goofy face fanny pack.
That's unbelievable.
Plenty of
Welcome
beer in the
back,
fridge.
sir.
Plenty of beer in the
You're so
fridge.
lucky the camera does not face that way.
If you are not a subscriber
Great
to First Amendment Sports, please hit the button. It's free. We very much appreciate it. If, on the outside chance, you see or hear or experience anything that you like in any way whatsoever, hit the like button. Why not? And then hit the bell, the notification bell, to find out when we are live.
Ring the bell.
AGH touched on the issue that we're not going to spend a lot of time on tonight, but we can't not have the Mary Jo White fan club without Rhett dancing
the ownership
or
minute.
without just mentioning it for a second. The owner, you could just walk right across, right? Don't be trying. I don't want to see you try to limbo again or under that
That was
wire.
quite graceful.
All right, so here's the thing. Mary Jo White's investigating Dan Snyder on behalf of the NFL. It's ongoing. At some point in time, it's going to end. At some point in time, something's going to happen. I know what I want to happen. I know what most people want to happen. Chances of it happening, who knows? But now we're playing the waiting game of when's it going to happen? When is this investigation going to be over? And what possibly could happen? It really starts to get kind of fun in that regard. But there's zero news. AGH wanted to know if Bezos had shown any interest in the Broncos. The Broncos are also currently for sale. I have no idea, AGH. I know that the NFL wants Bezos. Amazon has a deal with the NFL. They're doing Thursday Night Prime next year.
Yep.
It's all in the family now.
I don't know if they're building a huge Amazon facility in Denver, but
I mean,
they are here.
They're building
Yeah.
confectionaries all throughout Denver right now. I don't think there's
Yes.
enough room for the rest. So
It's Papa John's pizzas, dispensaries, and confectionaries
hot dog joints popping up willy-nilly.
all over the place.
Anyone from Denver thinks they can run a hot dog stand these days. It's tough, though.
There's a lot of meetup talk. I want to say
I like it.
Christmas Eve meetup talk. That's interesting.
That's
bold.
That's serious family right there.
AGH just wants some Tutti Frutti ice cream and wants to call it a day. He doesn't even care what brand it is. All right, fair enough. All right, so we were going to do like a couple different fun things tonight. Since there's like very little actual team news. All right, so the Washington Commanders don't do anything on the field until training camp. I mean, whether there's a mini camp or OTAs, no one cares. Nothing's happening. It's not. I'm not even to the point. This is one of the questions I was going to ask you guys. Like, I'm not to the point yet where like I have to pay. I'm going to like Jones for footage of OTAs or guys at practice. I'm not there yet, and not to say I will be there in like late June, but I'm pretty bummed that from a football perspective, very little. The only really thing that's going to happen from here until training camp is we'll sign our rookies, and we'll pick off a veteran or two, which is meaningful.
Oh, after that June 1st,
We're getting somebody.
we're going to get a veteran linebacker that I hope all of us are excited about.
Yeah.
Or two.
Or two. I mean, we need.
I don't know how they go about it, but there's some money opening up. We know Terry needs to get re-signed, but everyone in the world knows we need a linebacker. I mean, it's almost embarrassing. So anyone that has a linebacker that after is coming up with some financial situation is rumored to come our way, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's get a good one.
And I don't, we don't have to stay with this next segment very long unless the board likes it. And right now is the time when we want to start asking the board. We want your draft ideas.
This is where it gets weird.
You want to be giving us suggestions for things.
You guys have
we're
been
gonna
killing
draft.
this. You've been killing it. I love it. We have an old list, new list. I like everything that's been happening.
Any questions you may or may not have? We're not going to do a schedule show tonight. That did obviously happen on the 12th. And it's being somewhat overdone. We're gonna ease our way into a scheduled show. I think we're gonna have some fun with it in the next 2 weeks. I think, and that's what we'll plan on. But the idea that there's just so little going on. So I thought it might be interesting if we do a thing where we decide like which commanders would be the best at other things besides football. For example, which Washington Commander would make the best golfer since the PGA Championship is coming up? I'm like trying to tie it to like relevant sports events, that are happening on the calendar. I love the PGA Championship. I will be watching it. No Washington Commanders will be playing in it. But I was like, hey, I wonder which of our guys could make a decent golfer. I'm happy to go, but I'm also happy to let you guys lead off.
I'll just go with the first thing that jumped into my mind real quick, T. Cameron Cheeseman from Off the Green.
Cameron Cheeseman. Okay.
He needs to get up and down to advance. I have no idea if this guy even holds a stick, but Cam Cheeseman.
The long snapper.
Cam Cheeseman definitely shows up on a PGA Tour radar more often in the average man's mind than on an NFL roster. Cam Cheeseman. We traded away a fifth-round draft choice for Cam Cheeseman.
We sure did. And
Cam it.
I went with a cornerback. Because
Good for you.
Hips. I got to have some good hips. And also Fred Smoot. If Fred Smoot taught us anything, it's that those guys have the longest arms. I think a good long-armed, extra physics on the swing. I'm going to say Kendall Fuller from our neck of the woods out in Alney near my home course. I can see Kendall Fuller being able to dial him in.
I think I've seen him play golf. I think this is in his wheelhouse.
Really?
I think I'm not with my eyes, with my Twitter fingers.
I wouldn't go cornerback.
All right, what do you got?
As a group first? I just have this odd feeling that when you say physics, I can only think of Tress Way being the best golfer.
Ooh,
that makes sense.
I got Tress on my list. Because I think he could possibly be the answer to a lot of these, just for the record, because he's a stud.
That is possibly true.
All right, so my Cam Cheeseman was just my off the cuff. I have one answer to this, and he's in the same as it's Joey Sly.
Joey's, yeah.
I mean, Joey Sly, he's out there, he's kicking. He's like, I kicked like so much today. Like, say if you kick for 2 hours, that's a lot of kicking. I think. I've kicked for 2 hours. There's 22 hours left. You sleep for 8 of them. Now you got
Tress
14.
has a little bit of a better demeanor.
Joey's
demeanor
got
to
a
him.
chance. Yeah, I'm just saying he's got the ability. He's got the time.
Yep.
And he also is going to have the technique. That it's going to be that same.
You see, you can't
style.
You can't just go quarterback,
Also like
Greg.
the technique.
Carson Wentz.
Well, he's right. Quarterbacks and hockey players are kick-ass
But
golfers.
we broke Carson Wentz's back, personally.
Right. No. Carson Wentz seems like his Sundays are spent not on the golf course.
He's not doing anything. He can barely play football. He's 29 years old. He'll barely walk out of his career.
Take it easy.
I'm saying out of his career.
That's fair.
He'll barely walk away from his career.
Into a pulpit in or a catechist
yes.
or a chapel somewhere. His Sundays are for the Lord.
All right, so we're just going to go down the list here. Baseball pitcher or hitter. Either way. Either one. Doesn't matter.
It's a tough way to
Pitcher,
ask
catcher, what do you got?
That's a tough ask there. T, right?
T, I'm all about T here.
Baseball is going to be impossible.
I'm going to say Taylor Heineke.
I like it.
I mean, I can't argue with that one.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think
slinger.
about baseball. I'm thinking
sure he's played a little bit of
I-
baseball.
Oh, no doubt about it. From that
think
part of the world,
I say Taylor.
he's
Heineke.
down. He's Atlanta suburb. That dude definitely grew up playing like summer ball for.
Yeah, played shortstop probably.
Yeah,
Played shortstop
American,
and pitch.
American Legion post 572.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was a dog for them.
Multi-sport athlete.
Who? I'm just gonna go with. That's a tough one.
Tress
man.
Way also possible answer here.
I know. You can't just do that every time, though. I feel like Sam Howell.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, bro.
You
I'm
took
sorry.
it.
I went to the
That's all right.
quarterback room. I shouldn't have. But
That's all right.
That's an easy one. 6'1" with a rocket like that. You just assume he was on a mound.
He can make the long throw from third base. Also, I'm guessing. Do we care about?
Amen, and AGH.
What you
Amen.
said? Well, I hope
I'll pray for that too.
Yeah, there you go. How about MMA fighter?
I mean, this is just you can do whatever you want here, but I'm having a hard time understanding that I've seen Chase Young grow up his whole entire life. That I
Yeah.
would want to get into the squared circle with 6'6", 240 of ripped cold steel. That's going to be a man. It's going to be a long day for anybody. So,
I like Jonathan Allen a lot as,
Yeah, me
as an
too.
MMA guy. I think he's
Who are
quietly
we on? What are we on?
MMA.
MMA.
Yeah, I'm just jumping around.
And who did you guys take?
I took Jonathan Allen.
so just
I'm
don't
looking up
worry about
something.
that one.
Don't worry about it. It's for something else.
Oh yeah, are you still doing ice creams?
No.
Butterscotch? Is there a
Who'd you
butterscotch
take for
flavor? Is there a
MMA?
butterscotch ice cream
Who'd
flavor?
you take for MMA?
I took Jonathan Allen.
I took Chase Young.
Bastard.
I'm sorry. I'm not. Chase Young's a super athlete, man. But there's MMA guys. It doesn't have to be.
You know, I'm going to take Jamin Davis.
For MMA, Jamie?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Well,
have,
why
I
not?
have a feeling with his physique that he can do multiple things like jiu-jitsu crossed with kickboxing.
Can we take Ken Harvey? Is that who we let
can
him
we
take
go old
former?
Or Terry Crews.
Yeah, that's true. I'm taking Ken Harvey.
You can take.
You can have Cruz. I would take him too.
All right, so I'm throwing out there. This might be the fastest one, but a soccer player. That's where I was going.
That's where I go Sly.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you got to go Sly.
Do I go away? Does I go away there?
I think it's
Well, you know what? I'm just going to say Terry McLaurin because he does everything well, and I haven't picked him for anything yet. And I'm just going to say Terry
I'm going to
McLaurin.
tell you that
this
Jahan
would be one I
Dotson
wouldn't want on the win.
Jahan Dotson.
was somebody that dominated on the soccer field.
Yeah.
He is fast twitch, everything.
Tennis.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Are
seriously.
you serious, Clark?
Are you serious, Clark? Tennis player. This is where I'm going. I think this is.
Yeah, Samus Reyes is good. Is a good MMA dude. But hold on to that name.
E.O. Anderson is just throwing app key out for everything. I
I
don't
was gonna
necessarily
say
think
Dax
it's wrong.
Milne. That sounds like a tennis name.
Yeah, Dax
I'm
Milne.
going with the score. Cheeseman 15.
Cameron Cheeseman.
Smith Love. I'm going Cam Cheeseman again.
Again?
We got to get our worth out of
How
him. We
many
gave him a
Cheeseman-
5th round
how
pick
many-
for
how
him.
many
We got to
things
use
did
his ass
Cheeseman
on the
do?
show at least. I don't know, but
Greg wants to know who would be the best stand-up comedian on the team.
oh god, I know one thing: the funniest man I've ever hung out with was in this basement. And Fred Smoot was a knockdown,
Yep.
drag out, hysterical human being and gentleman. But this year's version, who is it?
This year's version of what?
This team's version,
Best
of,
stand-up, which is a
of-
great.
of-
I think
of-
it's a great
know-
topic because who is our guy?
I
Who's our-
always
who's
ask
our
this
locker
question.
room guy?
Listen, Greg, when we cover high school sports and we go to all the teams and we're asking the kids about, oh, what about? I always say, who's the funniest guy on the team? Like, who's the
Yeah.
lifeblood? It's camp. You've been there for 13 days. I want to know, well, who's making you guys laugh? Who's helping you get through it?
It's
Who's the
not
funniest
Carson
guy?
Wentz.
Who's the most entertaining dude? And on this team, I have no idea.
Last year it was probably Fitzmagic.
Yeah, no doubt. He's a personality
Who
and a
is that
half.
guy? Yeah, I know.
But we need that. We need to know
We
who that
do.
guy is.
We
need
got to find our first team all belly laugh.
I have a feeling that is also probably. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it's Jonathan Allen too, but
Well, Chase Young is
Chase,
the cut up
yeah.
dude. He's the guy. Jonathan Allen is pretty serious, but they're both like serious dudes too. So I don't know about stand up comics for a defender.
No, probably
a
not.
defensive guy usually doesn't want to be a
Unless it's
stand up
a corner.
comic unless it's a
Safety.
corner. With
It
the-
also
yes.
tends to be
But
someone who's
cornerbacks
been
just
around
don't-
for a couple
they
years.
don't have that either. They don't have that.
Yeah, William Jackson's a pretty high energy, funny dude, but I don't know if he's stand up comic. I don't know, man.
You got to be around.
We got to do some research
Be around
on this.
for I think a minimum of 3 or 4 years in a locker room to be able to be cracking the kind of jokes that would make you the funniest guy in the locker room. You can't just come in on day one,
Right.
Unless you are Fred Smoot. So that kind of limits who it could possibly be as well.
We need to get down to our best version of the bottom of this. We know a few guys we could ask, I'm sure, and figure it out. But I want to know.
I want to know too.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I'm kind of done with that. I think we pushed through something. I mean, lacrosse player. I don't know. Tress.
Oh no, we don't.
F1 driver.
Bro, fine. That's fine. There's only 22 of those guys in the world or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
It's amazing. They also, I never knew they were lying down in like a prone position driving. Like their feet and they're basically laying like this with their head up just for circulation. That's insanity. Those dudes are freaking nuts.
And also, they're
nuts.
paid.
Oh.
People sleep on F1 salaries. I mean, Michael Schumacher, just since I'm stupid, is he okay? Did he ever come out of his coma? Is he all right? I mean, wasn't he like in a coma?
We have exhausted my F1.
Okay. Hey guys, how is Michael Schumacher? Did Michael Schumacher make it?
Bro, that's all right. I
I don't mean to bring everyone down, but like he was he was the highest paid professional athlete. If I think people, quibbled on the planet for years and years and years. He was paid like, I mean, unbelievably. Sorry, EO. I know, and I think that he kind of paid the ultimate price, but he was making like $100+ million a year. I think something like that. Like before that was even a thing for the best footballers and some of the best. Golfers. I mean, I think the like guy Lewis Hamilton.
Lou Hamilton.
He is destroying it.
I can't keep it together.
Lou, sweet Lou. Hey,
Lou.
sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou.
Sweet Louie H. Thank God for you right now, brother.
Oh, by the way, this is a thing. EO says he actually is still being kept alive on a machine, and they keep it completely on the low, is what EO Anderson says. That happened years ago. It's kind of crazy. I know it's not the brightest of topics.
I'm
but
borderline as
You
horrified
should have
as I
listened
am.
to
and-
yourself about a minute and a half ago when you said, "I think we're done with this." We should have moved on.
Schumacher's
Sorry
a
to the
compelling
Schumacher
story.
family.
That movie, it was worth watching if you want to watch his story. It's
Condolences.
nuts. It's amazing, and the fact that what's happening with him right now is even crazier. I mean, it's a story. It's a story.
It is a story that I obviously, to everyone watching, knows that I was not ready for. I was ill prepared. These stories freak me out, and I nervously laugh. And now I need to apologize. And now for a week, I'm going to feel anxiety.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Fudge.
it's the wild
Very
world of sports.
It's
wild
yeah.
wild world of sports. Hey,
Holy shit.
Schumacher,
Basically
Hamilton,
lost me at F1, but
Jimmy Johnson.
What is
he's
he
not doing
doing?
it. I don't know. I'm
Who's
just
Jimmy Johnson? Is he a F1 guy?
I think he
No,
switched.
he's NASCAR. He switched?
I think he switched to race F1 for the dough, dude.
Bro, until they showed up at Miami using the cryptocurrency, I did not know anything. Josh Allen was in the locker. Did you see get into the garage?
Yeah.
They
Your
interviewed
boy
Josh
Banchero
Allen,
was down
and he was
there.
like, Banchero was in the
Banchero
house?
was. I say Banchero.
all right.
So wait. So the funniest thing about that was some Sky media guy from overseas. He was doing interviews in the stands. He goes up to Banchero, and he starts talking to him. And there's a clip of it out there, and he's talking, asking him a bunch of questions, and he's all excited talking to Banchero. And Banchero is into it. He's like, this is crazy. Like what these guys are doing are nuts. These guys are getting paid. The whole basically our whole conversation. The guy thinks he's talking to Pat Mahomes the whole time. The reporter from wherever, the entire time.
6'11", 255-pound Pat Mahomes, the future of the quarterback position. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and
dude?
he literally-
This dude is built like a brick shithouse. He's damn near. He's a 7-foot man.
Dude, and the interview ends so awkwardly.
Hike. By the way, starting quarterback on a state championship team as a freshman, never played football again.
Really?
Yeah.
So, dude,
but that's not Pat Mahomes.
it's not Pat Mahomes. I know people. I know someone on this board saw this clip.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
ridiculous because
Can
it
we
ends and
limit
he's
that
like,
one? Talk to him
he kind
before.
of thought he was, and he kind of finishes up like as if he's talking to Mahomes, and Beccaro was like, "No, bro, I'm Beccaro," and the guy's like, "Oh, I thought I was talking to someone else," and the guy literally turns around, walks away, and he looks back at the camera guy. He's like, I don't know, and he like walks away, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what's
Bro,
going on here?"
What he will know in the global NBA, he's about to have.
Wow.
He'll be one of the top 3 picks. There's,
Yes,
a, one,
yes,
there's
yes.
a
He should
decent
be the
chance.
top 2.
There's a chance he could be one, depending on what. Well, Orlando. If Orlando just got the number 1 pick, I saw when you switched up the feed.
Okay,
so.
okay.
Sorry if I broke anyone's Orlando Magic hearts
Oh, I bet
or
people
made
had
them
it
excited.
taped. They were
But
recording it.
sorry, bro. I blew it. But yeah, man, that's ridiculous.
We're not gonna do who's the Schumacher of this team. I'm
No.
sorry, we're not doing it, guys. We're not.
dude. I can't.
Keep going. You're like trying to crawl under the table.
like, oh, my insides are melting out of my outsides.
I
Oh
kind
god.
of really enjoy that. But
I know you do.
I know,
This
I know.
is sick.
We're gonna do it.
I don't know, but when you start laughing like that, it gets
F1
worse.
drivers
But
in coma.
Oh
After-
boy! Oh, God. No, all right.
come on.
Dear Lord,
we need to get a when the eyeballs come. It's like the eyeball popping out. It's so great. All right, listen. We got
cheesecake, definitely cheesecake, salted caramel.
anything else blowing up your skirts about the NFL right now? Not non-schedule related. The only thing I had, one of the only things I had that I thought was halfway interesting, and this is like literally
No, but
scraping
I
the bottom
hate
of the
that-
barrel.
I hate that phrase you use, by the way.
Which one?
Blowing up your skirts.
Sorry, man. I love it.
It makes me feel weird.
Just you need to wear some bloomers.
Agree? You guys like
Wear
find
some
that
bloomers.
funny or?
For 8 years, we've been
Creepy.
trying to
I
blow
find
his
it
skirt
creepy.
up.
I've
And
been-
for 8 years, that skirt has remained. I mean, it's like a 50,000 pound
skirt's
skirt.
First of all,
Yeah,
it's an
dude.
ankle skirt. It's
Yeah.
an old school poodle
It's true.
skirt.
It's
It's
true.
going all the way down to the saddle. He's wearing
True.
saddle shoes. Everyone knows he's wearing saddle shoes.
Oh God! Poodle skirt saddle.
Take
shoes.
another
How does that
sip. Take
happen?
another sip.
I'm drinking as fast as I can. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Russell Wilson
I don't normally
can
drink.
become the 5th quarterback ever to beat every team in the league. I think these things are kind of cool, but it's a stupid stat. But he changes teams. He plays Seattle in week 1, and he gets the Chargers twice. Those are the only 2 teams he's never beaten as a professional.
And anyone who saw his lovely wife on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition,
Yes. Along with Elon Musk's mother.
she did great. I did not see Mrs. Musk. Oh God!
I heard Mrs.
Or have
I heard it's on the cover.
Yes,
that's why,
yes.
That's why I paused.
See, if you,
sorry, different family.
If you have a chance to buy the right. If you have a chance, really, dude. Now I'm drinking. Now I'm guzzling my whiskey. For God's sake, you're making this grown man blush over here. But you have a choice to buy which of those SI covers.
I have to quit.
Go with Sierra. Go with the Sierra cover. It's definitely
great.
a better cover.
It's a great cover. Oh boy.
I think so. Then the question is, can he beat the Chargers in Denver?
That's funny you should ask. I was just thinking that.
Musk? I don't know what you're talking about.
Can Mrs. Musk take the Chargers down
The answer is yes.
to Valentine?
It's happened. I'm just gonna say, Mrs. Musk, how did we get there after everything we've done for 8 years? We've now gotten to a place that we can never turn away
Elon
from.
Musk's mother on the
I
cover
mean,
of SI. We
mom
covered it
jokes.
all.
We're doing Elon Musk mom jokes now.
We
essentially.
do not back away.
And he's backing away from Twitter.
From the
so I'm just saying.
Oh,
God.
see, Robert Cohen. He brings it all the way back to
I mean-
racing. A hard left turn. Just one left turn after another. All we do is make left turns on this show, especially on F1 night.
Oh, the Formula One Mrs. Musk show.
Oh,
I'll
Wizards-
never forget.
Wizards get the 10th pick.
Of course
is
they did.
Yeah, that's
so
horrible.
shitty. Oh God! Honestly, we're gonna get a player who's definitely good enough to play for us. So bring him on! I can't wait. I can't wait to draft that guy. God,
Let's get Mahomes. Bring him to town.
Mahomes might be available.
Holy
At this point in time,
moly.
we should just draft whoever we.
Who is
think would be
who
great.
is the best baller on the team?
Well, that was on the list, and I think that's definitely a probably a more fun conversation to have, and it's probably more wide open. So we got it is so Wizards AGH.
My answer might be surprising.
Go ahead, lead us off.
I gotta go with my stag, Chase Young.
That was not
Played
surprising at all, bro.
four.
He played.
The least
he played-
surprising
we all
thing
knew
you
this.
said all
What do you
night
think?
long.
Ken and I don't know he played in the
I don't
WCAC.
think most of our audience would think that Chase was a basketball player.
No, well, I think we've told him at one point. We had you had on another
Maybe.
NBA stag, and Markel Fultz let the world know.
That's true.
Sammy Reyes.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Played,
Keep
yeah.
that answer.
But an
because,
honorable mention
yeah.
should be Cole Kelly, the 6'7" quarterback.
I think Tress Way can light it up from downtown. I'm guessing.
Stop.
I have no idea.
Tress Way is not a baller, for God's sake. He probably can shoot the three, but
AGH says even I knew Chase played basketball, and he lives in Wales. T
Well, because of course
in the United
AGH
Kingdom.
this one's going to be surprising, he said. And I was like, here we go. You're like,
Not to AGH, it wouldn't be.
Chase Young.
That's true. AGH knows everything.
Well, I'm
Was it
talking about
FT?
us.
Eric Anderson suggests Troy FT.
No.
He's fast. He
He's
can
too
get up and down the
fast.
court.
He's too fast.
He's too
too fast.
fast.
Well, he's too fast for everything. He can't do everything.
What's our draft committee tonight, boys? We have some legacy topics, things we haven't picked so far that could go up against anything the board suggests here from here on out. And these are some sports goats. We got Irish whiskeys. That's what I think is. I'm holding on to one right now, and I want to know if you guys want to do it today or if you guys want to do it next Tuesday.
Is it the meat or the veggies that you're hanging on to?
I'm hanging on to both.
These snacks.
Lunchbox snack
Snacks.
draft.
Hang on to it.
Come back next week.
Sure.
Let's come strong. I think each week
But
we come
please
strong with a
define
topic
snack.
for everyone
Yes.
that we
Please
let everyone
define-
know. And I also like one topic that we have no
Define
idea.
snack.
Yeah,
Bro,
Define
everything's
snack.
a snack. Can you eat it?
Everything's
it's a snack.
yeah. I've snacked.
You
on
can
lot
make
of
a
things.
snack out of anything.
I'm snacking on this whiskey right now.
Is a sandwich a snack?
That's a meal.
A sandwich is not a
You
snack.
poured me a meal, by the way, and you knew what was going to happen.
I did.
Sandwich is not
I'm
a
sorry.
snack.
I took you down the Schumacher Road and
Bro,
and
you know,
filled
I'm
your
from
glass up.
Gaithersburg, Maryland. I'm pretty good at your mama jokes, but when you go to the Elon Musk level, I've got to go back and do some research.
It's a fact, though.
It wasn't a joke. It was a fact.
Yeah,
I
she
know,
is
but-
on the cover.
I know, but it's now a yo mama joke.
It is now a you mama joke. Yes, Woodford is the 1990s albums. I'm writing it down. Greg Martin. That is a good one, and that's a candidate for tonight.
90s albums is a spectacular. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's too good to use right away. I'm sorry.
good to use
Look,
right
I'm
away.
just going to say,
I need research
give
for that.
T-Bird a second because he loves 90s
Oh, yeah.
music. He just doesn't know if it's from
I
the
don't know,
80s, 90s,
but
or
I don't know
2000s.
who the
Once he
origin
sees
is
right,
or the band's
but once he
name
sees
is.
it, he will know. So please, that's
If
a
you
great
played it-
conversation. Right.
Is there a banjo
I'm not
involved?
dogging you. T knows the words of the 90s stuff, and he knows who it is.
I
but
don't
he,
fill my head with junk.
he doesn't have a timeline.
I don't.
EO, bringing the heat. Iconic music videos.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That's all.
I think
That
I
would
just.
also need to.
Oh god.
All right, so anything
Holidays and sporting events are definitely that's what we talked
holidays,
about last
sporting
week.
events to attend. I that might have to be tonight's. Let's say that's the leader in the clubhouse for the one we do tonight. Sporting event.
That's
that you
fine, but last week you did say holidays. I'm just going to say we
Oh, I
all
did
have
say
to remember
holidays?
the three. Remember there's the
Yeah, I did
Now
say
I have
that.
hazy memories. Now we
Yeah.
don't have to. Let's do what you want to do.
No,
here.
no. Robert Cohen's saying it too. Did I miss the holiday draft? You
Well,
did
that's
not
what you
miss the holiday
said.
draft.
That's what you said. So you tell me what the rules are.
No, we got to do the holiday draft.
But you did say it.
We got to do it. We got to do it. Sporting events could be because some of this stuff I think would be a great show kickoffs, like ice cream flavors, just to get the
I
blood
like that. I
flowing.
like
Just
it.
get the blood
I want
flowing.
to draft stuff. I always like drafting things.
You got it. It's the
These conversations, it's what makes the world go round. You know, who would know about all these different flavors if we didn't all bring them up?
All right, how about this? I do have one more Commanders related topic, which I'll get to right after I ask which player on our team would make the best jockey for horse racing.
I'm going with Jahan Dotson's 176-pound ass. How
Okay,
about that?
okay.
I'm just trying
All
to
right.
give that horse a chance.
I believe in him. I do because I think I believe he.
I don't know
believed in
why, but
himself.
I do.
But Deron Payne would be unbelievable.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a lot of momentum. He's going to generate a lot.
Not so much because
Feel the pain.
Not so much for the physical aspect of what but for the mental aspect that it takes.
Totson's a great pick because an Apke obviously fits in perfectly here.
He fast. No, you don't ride Apke. Apke has to actually ride the horse.
Yeah, right. I mean, just
No,
run
Apke's
next to
racing
it.
the horse.
Yeah,
That's
just
what I'm
running,
saying.
running,
That's his
right,
best shot.
running right next to
Cartoon villains. I'm writing it down because that's going.
Cartoon
in.
villain's a great topic.
That's going on it.
How about this? What I prefer, I don't give a shit what anyone else. I don't think they give a shit about what I prefer. But every time we take it to the old school, when we're in the late 70s, 80s, 90s, with this group of people on the board and in the basement, it tends to get a little humorous, and I appreciate everyone's sense of humor in that field.
I have holidays written down twice, so we have to do it.
Holidays.
All right, so the rule is you get 3 holidays. You cannot. Once you pick that holiday, the holiday is taken. No one else can have it. These
That's
are
usually how drafts work.
and you get. That's the only holiday you get, or 3 holidays.
So
you
how
get.
do we determine who goes first?
I think
second,
you should
third?
go first. One of us typically goes first on the end, and you don't get a chance to go first.
I get to go second a lot. I'm not
Yeah.
last a lot, but I'm not first a lot.
Yeah, I think
I have
you
no
should go-
complaints.
Yeah, I'm going to throw you out.
I'm going to go ahead and
I
do
don't
this.
feel like I go second.
I want T to go second.
All right.
Because I think this is going to be, because it never works this way. And this is the only thing I thought about all day. And I want the board to know and my friends to know that there is one day a year that I can't, I'm so happy. I love it. Also, may I say this real quick? If you take Christmas, you get Christmas Eve and Christmas, right?
Yeah.
We're not doing Christmas Eve, Christmas. We're not that fine. It's like a band group.
Yeah.
You get that 24-hour whatever you do.
Sure.
Take sleep out of it. So I'm taking an upset first round pick. I'm not going Christmas. I'm going Thanksgiving. It's food, football,
There's
family,
no
fun.
upset about
no,
that. It
I
is
know,
the
I know,
best
I know. I'm just
fucking
saying.
holiday
A
out
lot of
there.
people in my conversations over the last week about this
This is
possible
why you
topic.
wanted me to go second, because you wanted to rub it in my face.
No, I don't want to rub it in your face. I just know that you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. We're gonna get a hell of a second round draft choice, and Ken is about to clean
I
up.
refuse.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
refuse.
He is. He's
I refuse.
no. I play to your strengths. To be fair.
What do you
so
got? What do
now
you
all
got?
you got to do is come up with
and there's some really good ones out there, obviously.
the turkey Thanksgiving Wednesday, which I definitely included. That's just such a great night in the world for me. I love it. It's always great. And Turkey Day, gobble gobble.
The best.
Biggest drinking night of the year, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well,
It is.
people that think that, well, I don't want to.
Or the Tuesday before the Wednesday.
No table talk, or the entire month of November.
The whole week leading in. T, what do you got? Second round.
All right.
Turkey for me.
Let's start off with New Year's Eve.
Turkey for you.
You can have
Which
New
gets
Year's
New Year's Day.
Yeah, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
New Year's.
The NYs, yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna shy away from it. I'm a
Year's.
Christmas
Couldn't
guy
do it.
all
I
day.
know. You are
On
a Christmas,
Christmas-
guy. That's just it. You are a Christmas guy.
I am.
I am not a Christmas
This
guy.
Christmas.
I was a
All right,
Christmas
now
kid.
here we go.
I am not a Christmas adult.
You're not a Christmas
Adult.
adult. You're a Christmas kid, not a Christmas adult.
I was a Christmas kid, but I am not a
Some
Christmas
might say
adult.
you've played it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, some would say that. I think a lot of people would say that. All right, so
You can always count on Greg Martin. You know, I was feeling pretty good about my pick. And I know that life is a game of balance. And Greg, if there's one thing you bring, which I love and appreciate,
it's balance.
I'm pretty certain no one makes me chuckle on the board as quite as often.
Oh,
Sometimes it's because of your pure negative energy.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah,
it's
bitterness.
your amazing fanship. All of it is about your humorous personality.
Yes,
it's
yes.
fucking funny, man. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat.
Oh no,
Ken.
I'm going 4th of July.
Fuck.
I'm going 4th of July.
It's just such a great holiday. I think it's the best summer holiday by far. There's other reasons to have fun holidays in the
Well,
summer.
it's my pick, right?
Yeah, it's your
I'm gonna
pick.
take the second one because I feel like I've kind of owned it. It's my favorite, Labor Day, and that's the whole weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a huge weekend. I love it.
And it's a birthday weekend.
It is birthday weekend.
It is.
Labor Day is
too.
always
It's sort of you know, it's
One,
you
2
celebrate
weeks,
the end of
I'm
summer.
in. Yeah,
Start
It's
the,
it
you know,
is.
you know, kind of get ready for the beginning of football season, fall.
Yes.
My birthday, Kevin's birthday, Keegan's birthday.
It's always been a fun time, but yours signifies there's a reason to have a house party. And if there's a reason to have a house party, there's going to be a house party.
Yeah.
Oh,
and if
we-
there's going to be a house party, there's going to be a tradition.
We have a house
Everything
party.
is fallen into step. Labor Day belongs to the Strackens. We've hung out with them forever. I love Labor Day. I would have said it myself. I'm going St. Patty's.
Ooh.
At St. Patty's, you know what's on television? March Madness. You know who's there? Family and friends.
Yep.
You know what's going on? A bunch of good eating and a bunch of good drinking.
And
a little bit of the Irish goes a
and people
long way. Or a
Are
lot of the
expecting
Irish.
very
Agreed.
little from you in you know
Agreed.
between St. Patrick's Day and March Madness. They did studies that say that like overall production of and efficiency of the American worker
Right.
During that weekend is at the lowest of all time, and it's a known thing, and no one's trying to do anything about it.
No.
That's what I love about it.
Because the temperature is starting to change. Maybe around here, not enough for our liking, but it's starting to change. There's some sun in the sky. And yes, is it 68 degrees maybe at the top? But it's sunny enough at 58. We're happy. There's basketball everywhere. There's fun. There's green. There's just, I enjoy it. St. Pat's. Do I have the next pick as well?
Yeah, you do.
Now, this is where all my choices have fallen off the table, and I'm getting into. Now you're starting to think about what am I supposed to say?
No,
I never say that.
There's some good stuff coming up.
There is. And I'm going to go ahead and just keep it real. I'm going to go with Memorial. I'm sorry, Ken.
Yeah,
I know it's important.
I didn't think it was going to make
So
it all
you
the way
helped
back
me.
to me.
You helped me.
Yeah.
You helped me make my decision because
Good.
it was coming down to Memorial Day, which is a great holiday, and it really would pair well with my Labor Day.
It does.
I would set myself up for a
bookends.
pretty,
it's like Montez Sweat and
yeah,
Chase
that,
Young.
That would be like a Goocher right there or something. But I'm gonna go straight up Halloween, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ken
gots
Harris
to.
said.
Gots to.
Ken Harris
Gots
said
to.
that,
That was
Mel
my- that was
Kiper's
my-
not, and
Mel
it's,
Kiper's best available was Halloween.
but it's
right
not
there.
for the you know the monsters and it's because it's a great time. There's been a lot of
It
great
is.
times on Halloween.
It's for parents. It's
fun,
for kids.
loving
it's
fun.
for everybody.
It's
Absolutely.
fun.
It's for candy. I love candy.
I love
fun.
it. I love it
Chocolate.
now. I loved it,
It is for
10 years
fun.
ago.
Fun is for drinking fun.
You can do it
For
any way.
candy
Unlike
fun.
You
Christmas,
can do
where
it
I
every
loved it as a
single way.
kid and I hated it as an adult, I think I just as much love Halloween as an adult as I did as a kid.
I love it. I do love it, T.
'Cause
And
we've
you can do it
adapted.
everywhere. You can go out
Oh.
trick or treating with your kids. You can stay home and hand out candy, which is also fun. You can, depending on
Do
what
it
night
all
it is,
drinking
It's
hot
NFL
cider
season.
and Jack.
You might get
It's
an NFL
great.
game.
It's the truth serum if you're in high school or college for who you're dating or who you're interested in dating.
yes.
Because all of a sudden you're like, damn, now I can't date her. Or
You're like,
you're like, damn, I want to date her.
There's a whole middle section when you're like
Depending on who you are,
18 to
right.
29/40, where maybe some costumes get a little fun. You know, at the Halloween parties.
Right, but you're like, but the fun, it says a lot. What you wear on Halloween says a lot about yourself.
It does. It is a late round steal, Greg Martin.
Halloween was that.
The Sam
my-
Hal. They're calling Halloween the Sam Hal of this
I
draft.
like
I hear
it.
you.
I like it.
Mr. Irrelevant.
The Halloween steal of the draft.
Halloween
what I did there.
is. I mean, and by the way, Halloween wasn't making it past me. I mean, that's
No,
that's
my
an absolute
decision was
fact.
between Memorial Day and Halloween. I think T's was also, and he said I made it easier on him. I just went summary. I love Halloween. Maybe should
I
have
was
taken
really
Halloween.
struggling between Memorial Day and Halloween, to
They're
be
both
honest.
fun. They both make me very happy. So far,
But
everything
it
we've said.
diversifies my draft.
It's true. Ken, you have the final pick.
This
This is it.
I'm coming down to some tough territory. We've gotten out of all the bank holidays. We've gotten out of all the market holidays. Election Day is lost a lot of luster. A lot of luster.
It's not a
Yeah,
holiday.
and the Betsy Ross
holiday.
conglomerate
It's
isn't
just
exactly
coming
pumping.
off
But it's not a
super
holiday.
strong. It's not even a
Day.
holiday.
No.
You're absolutely right.
It's not a
Groundhog Day, not a holiday.
Wait, you say election day?
I don't think Election Day is a holiday.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood you.
Yeah, I misunderstood you also, T.
Erection Day is a holiday.
Come on, man. It's a family
Every day.
show, for God's sake. Unbelievable.
Oh, sorry.
Festivus is still on the board, as Robert Cohen rightly points out. It is a holiday for some people. I mean, I'm slim pickings. I mean, we have 8 off the board, and I had down all of these things as my top 8. No respect for Christopher Columbus again. Ken Harris, my last name ends in a vowel. You know, Columbus Day is near and dear, but I don't think we even get that off from work anymore.
I know what it's going to be.
It's not really called that anymore. Some places.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with as a proud out of with I got this
I knew
flag
it.
here on the
I knew
table. right here.
I knew it.
The United States Marine Corps flag.
I knew
got a very proud family. Veterans Day. Now, Veterans Day is still a great day. Of
course
you're gonna get you're gonna get a day off. You're going to get some amazing sales, rugs, cars, furniture, whatever. If you're looking for something
What was
big,
the last rug you bought on
Veterans Day. It's maybe that rug right there.
Actually, you know it. Probably
Maybe it was that rug right there. And that was
probably
like 15, 16 years ago. You're going to get a great deal.
A lot of
on
memories
Veterans
on that
Day.
rug.
And with no Labor Day left, got to go Veterans Day. And Semper Fi, Granddad. And that rounds out our 3-round holiday draft. Now let's
Honorable
put it-
mentions.
Well, hold
I
on.
can't believe
Let me
none
just
of
say,
you
can I
chose
say it real quick?
Valentine's Day.
First of all, real quick, the snubs.
Yeah, the snubs. The people
Just so
that-
you guys know.
Easter and undrafted. Easter went undrafted.
Manner of speaking is correct. Yes, one of the bravest Americans in the history of the history books. MLK Day is an incredibly special day. What we all decided here was to not talk to each other about any of this and go with these fun-ass holidays. Listen, Easter is one of the most important holidays in my world and in my life, but to be fair, I have way more fun on these other holidays. I went with fun.
I've had
not
a lot of fun
importance,
on
not being a
Easter.
father.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You
Honestly,
can.
I've
You
had
can. This is just
lots of
this
fun.
isn't what's most important. We all went with.
Oh, yes,
We all
yes.
went with.
It's not your traditional getting
Right.
shit-faced
Yes.
type of...
Oh, Mel Kiper is
I
screaming.
felt super guilty about our first two because I'm like, yo, man, like if you want to get down to it.
Oh,
Like,
it was-
I'm changing my whole pick, and now I'm going Easter first round, and I'm going to feel guilty all week. No.
Oh, no.
We went with goofy.
It was
fun,
veterans versus
happy-
MLK all
yes.
day, and veterans gave
Right.
me just more people.
Sure.
But
Well-
in terms of the armed forces, and
I just went with how much
we get the
fun I
flag
have. I went Thanksgiving, St. Patty's, and Memorial Day. I didn't have any more like.
but Ken
I try to
Harris-
keep it
That's pretty
light.
much your top 3 drunkest days.
I mean, they're pretty. They're well.
Yeah.
Ken Harris
fun.
is
Tell
is
me,
at-
tell
is
me
making
3
a good
consecutive
point,
days
T.
per year you get more drunk than
How about this? I do not get drunk at all on Martin Luther King Jr. Day or Easter.
or Veterans Day.
I do get drunk on
You
Easter.
get drunk on Easter?
Yeah.
Okay, all these other days I do.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Not every year.
No,
not
I'm
every
talking
year.
about, but
I've
also
been
no one
known.
else around me really seems to have like a
I've been
party
known to
day on
break up
those
the
days. Some
Jaeger
holidays
on
are
Easter.
very important to reflect. Some are very important to project.
There was a time where I went to because the Washington Wizards usually almost always have a home game on MLK Day, and I went to those games every single
Me too.
year for
Me too.
almost
I
probably
did
like
too.
for like an 11 to 15 year span, and I got to the point where I took my wife. I took my family, and we sat at halftime. They turned the lights down.
We were there
They
together
played the
many
speech.
year because Johnny Keegan Tier.
Yes.
When we watched the speech
Yes.
at halftime.
Every
sorry, I don't wanna
single
interrupt you
year.
before you told the
Yeah.
best part. Please proceed. That was the best part.
It's the best.
Well, we're all sitting there. We're like, we're DC. We're like, we get there. Like, hell yeah, let's go.
I know people are getting
We
up
did
to
it
go get
every year.
drinks, to
I
go to the
know,
bathroom. I'm
I
like,
know,
what?
I know,
You're
I
getting
know.
up at the wrong time. They're about to turn the lights down and play the speech. MLK Day in Washington is just a super fun time, and I again Wizards games. Gilbert
They were
Arenas.
early though. They
had-
were early. They were like noon or 1. I
well-
remember. They were always early. I remember being like,
Well,
I'm not gonna miss it.
and
but-
we went out afterwards, obviously.
well, you had to, didn't you?
Yeah, the Rock. I was just serving at the time, going across the street to the Rock. A little Fidos.
Hey, DC sports fans through and through sitting here. That's a fact. We did
That's
it
right. So Ken Harris is asking for our Catholic cards for not being Easter.
Agreed. I know.
And
I knew.
also
I'm
Father's
the answer
Day.
to this
We
all
didn't
week.
pick Father's Day.
Well, that
with
was
the US
on
Open.
my.
Yeah,
the
that's a
Father's Day
snub.
was on mine,
Big
but
snub.
The
but that's
assignment
almost like,
was
hey,
not,
that was I
the
want this one
assignment
for
was
me.
not most important holiday.
No.
That's
not
very
what it was.
true.
It was not most important
No.
holidays.
It was. I was definitely going on a party theme
more-
as well.
more
But we didn't
most
also
fun
we did not
holidays.
coordinate how we were going to pick the holidays because I didn't want to poison the well, so to speak.
If Monsignor to be named later asked me this, my answers would have been very different in a different
Yes.
setting.
Yes.
Well, actually, if a Monsignor asked me, I would say I hopefully practice my faith every day. Therefore, I wouldn't need a specific day to do
Sure.
Ooh, I like that.
Sure.
I know. All right.
Every day.
But when Ken asks, you're going to get a Ken answer. When Monsignor asks, you're going to get a Monsignor answer. Oh man, I'll tell you one thing. When Red asks, I
can't
don't know if you want to
believe-
give an answer because
No.
I can't believe
one
you
might
didn't
stick with
take
you.
Valentine's Day. You're a Valentine's
Val-
kind of day. God.
Valentine's Day wasn't they're an undrafted free agent holiday in my opinion. I mean, it's just
If
not.
I
a
wasn't
thing.
a fan of cherubs, I would hate Valentine's Day. But
cherubs
chunky
are
ass
great.
guys just waiting around all day patiently for
cherubs.
some amazing love to happen, like another cherub. I respect that.
There
It's
was
the
a
worst
time-
holiday ever invented. It's just so terrible.
So much-
There's no. What's the best part
So
about Valentine's
commercial.
Day? How about that?
So commercial.
We know that, but what's the best part of it? If you don't fail miserably
Chocolate?
in the 23 and a half hours, you get to eat the rest of the chocolate.
Yeah, it's all about the chocolate.
Right.
I love chocolate.
That's it.
Dinner.
I love dinner.
Mr. Irrelevant is
I love
Mr.
seafood.
Irrelevant's Veterans Day at EO. Veterans Day.
Oh, no, Mr. Irrelevant.
That was the last.
Oh,
pick.
that's true.
the
That's
last
true.
pick of the
That's
draft.
true.
That's
That's
right.
true. That's true. All right.
All right. Robert Cohen is correct. Half price chocolate the day after Valentine's Day.
Bang.
They do make a lot of extra chocolate on those days. You know what we we talked about it a little bit, but what about hockey players for Commanders?
Jesus.
Just throwing it out there. Tressway, maybe. Say
I got
Apke.
it. I got
Say
it.
Apke.
I got it. Fedarian. We're putting him in that.
Oh,
He's
yes.
going to let him borrow the hockey gear.
Yes.
That's the greatest costume of all time. If we want to get into Halloween, we already did last week, but if we want to move it forward, that's all. Fedarian.
OG Michael has a song called Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, by the way, if you that's like drafting the Wu-Tang Clan. If you drafted Taco Tuesday as your holiday, you basically get the greatest day. First of all, you get the greatest day of the week, and you get 52 of them, which is kind of solid. Secondly, you get a song from OG Michael, who's got a song called Taco Tuesday. That should, if you can share that somehow with our
Is
board.
Fat Tuesday a holiday?
Mardi
Gras
is.
Carnival is. I think it's
Yeah.
March 1st this year. That's
Yeah.
a holiday. Mardi Gras Carnival is a holiday in our nation. One day, although
Yeah.
it's really like it's 5 weeks, whatever it is.
Yeah, New Orleans doesn't really do days.
Right. Well, it depends on when the Mardi Gras is after the whatever festival, and then there's the other festival. What's the? It's not the folk
Jazz?
festival. Jazz festival. Thank you. Jazz fest. Yeah, man. Mardi Gras is definitely a holiday. It's overlooked.
It is.
We didn't. That would have been up my alley for what I was basing my holidays on.
Yeah.
I was basing my
May not be
holidays on
national holiday.
personal
Is it national holiday?
exuberance.
Jazz Fest? No,
No.
Jazz Fest is not a national holiday.
Mardi Gras. Or Fat
Mardi
Tuesday.
Gras also not a national holiday.
Yo. I'm not
Yeah.
sure about your
We see your comment. We see your comment, and we love it.
Is it because I can't see
No.
the comment?
You can see it.
Am I allowed to?
No,
Yeah, you can. We're just gonna. Everyone's gonna see it.
because
Everyone's gonna see it.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Try doing Taco Tuesday every week. It's awful. My wife will not drop it. So, Greg, here's the thing about Taco Tuesday. It's forever.
How could
It's
that be?
forever. Here's why. Especially.
I bet whatever you eat is the same thing, just not in a flour tortilla.
First of all, we got to get back to crunchy tortillas in this country. We've got to get back to them.
It's my number one.
You got to go back to
Crunchy,
crunchy. Now,
no.
I did a soft
Soft
taco.
I'm married to a Mexican, and
tour
she
of
says
duty for
Soft
years.
tacos are delicious.
soft
great.
tacos authentic. It's
But
the
we've
real
got
deal.
to get back to crunchy tacos in this
That's
country.
so-
But
that's so
corn
gringo.
soft is authentic. The
I ran
flour
for-
soft is like.
If I ran for president, it would be literally one of the top
Hard
things on
tacos
my
are
entire
gringo.
platform. Crunchy tacos.
I agree with-
need
I agree
to
with
come
that.
back.
You're right. You know, and you're right. I love them, but I love soft too. It's like a 55-45.
Yeah.
But I love.
I'll even mix them. If you go to like a Mexican restaurant and
Ah.
they give you the tortilla and you mix in the chips because they give you a bowl of chips and
I would
salsa, you put the
lose
chips in the
my
tortilla.
married to a Mexican card if I agreed with you.
I
Sorry,
get it.
Can't do it.
No, I'm just saying that I grew up. The reason where I got to now, and your wife and I agree on a lot. I love cilantro. I could eat it by this.
Cilantro's great.
She said I can smell the cilantro in the air on the grill when I was cooking. I was
Why
like,
would
"That's
you
'cause I
shoot
love-"
me, AGH?
What happened?
Sorry, he said if I ran for president, he'd shoot me.
I get why people think hard tacos suck. I'm not going to say that they're
We just gotta
better.
get back to
than-
them. We gotta get back.
I just know this:
Back to basics.
3 hard tacos is never not delicious. Whether you like soft better or whatever, I'm just saying they stand deliciously. Now I get what you're saying. Yes, yes, and yes. I'm just saying my mom didn't know a damn thing, and she invented my love of tacos by going Old El Paso with some shredded cheddar cheese
All day?
and like
I bet
she
you
would
do the
dice
flat bottom ones
tomatoes
too, don't you?
I will.
Wait, Of course.
The Locos
flat-
ones?
the
I'm not
flat
afraid.
bottom.
I like this.
Why
Standing
not?
stuff? Standing stuff?
Why not?
Bro, I've been plus 250 for 90% of my life. You don't think I go standing stuff?
But I just have the clamshells upstairs, and you put them in the toaster oven. You toast them up.
You tuck your napkin in your collar, don't you?
Hell no, you know I
Yes,
don't
you
do
do.
that.
I
Yes,
love.
you do.
I know what you're saying, and I'm agreeing with you. I know what you're saying, and I'm so happy. I love Old El Paso crispy tacos because this is how I was introduced to a whole new
It's
world.
nostalgic.
It's like getting a McDonald's cheeseburger.
That's the only reason
At
I
the
would
point
eat
I'm at now, I eat one of those, and midway through it, something flies out of one of my orifices. Like
My
I don't know
favorite
which
part-
one.
My favorite part is taking
going.
everything
Right.
that fell
Go on.
apart and eat it with a fork later.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
I love that
best part.
too.
But we got to the point, and this is a message to Greg, who has a young daughter. He's just starting a family, and if you're a family in this country, and Taco Tuesday it checks all the boxes. You can get your vegetables, you get your meat, you get your starch. You can do it affordably.
Your sodium, the unforgotten food group.
The unforgotten food group. So what we do in this house, we buy the bottle of Old El Paso taco sauce, by the big bottle, and I have a huge shaker of the Old El Paso taco seasoning. So I don't buy like the little box kits anymore. That's for amateurs. I buy the meat, chicken, turkey, beef, fish. You got to mix it up, Greg. You can't just go ground beef every single week. You know, you got to get a little bit, creative.
My family knows we eat a lot of tacos. My daughter's number one, and my wife interjected here, which means she's been listening to the whole show, which means,
is
guys, I love you all. It's been a great run. We did our best work. I'm not past the point of understanding what's happened previously tonight, and I'm also walking home. So
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun,
Taco Thursday.
I will die on the hill of Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, me too. Greg, learn to embrace it. Get creative. Change it up.
I think I just got killed.
I think you just died on the hill.
I think it's. Yeah.
I think the hill is just a big mound of dirt over top
I
of your
better
body.
come home with some shrimp because, like you were saying to Greg,
Shrimp
like,
taco.
the
Come
shrimp,
on.
the fish, the shrimp taco, with the beef and the chicken. Like no one even know. If I say taco night around our house, no one even cares or no. They just love it. They're so happy.
And I just take a
We
little
eat all kinds of shit.
Tacos don't make anybody sad.
little
I know.
fork.
I don't understand that.
Whether they're
either.
stand-up tacos, standing stuff, or clamshells, like Greg said, just chop them up, mix them. Everything's going in the same place. That's the way I was taught as a kid.
And he did say, and eventually, and what T said was, we had the plate underneath, and
Yeah.
it all fell out.
all
And my
fell
dad
out.
was like, look how stupid these things are. Like,
salad.
they break everywhere. And I was like, yeah, they're stupid. Like, can I have the 3 on your plate, my man? Because I've never tasted anything like this. I
Taco
love it.
Tuesday.
Thank you, Old El Paso, for graduating to me 40 years down the road.
That's Ken Harris sums up probably so many people. Our parents did. The paycheck came on Friday. By the time you get to Thursday night, hey, God knows what you were eating.
May I say one thing?
Yeah.
When that check came on Friday, we'd drive to work. I remember Mom,
Yes.
me, all the other siblings, and I got to lean over the station wagon and take that little space vehicle looking thing that had the check
Yes.
or the cat.
Yes. The space it sucked it up in, and you get to watch it go up over your
We
car.
waited 45 minutes in line for me to do that.
Yes.
I was like, why is it so hot? Why are we here? How come we just went to Dad's work? What are we doing? Can we go to the mall?
Well, you were going shopping. You just weren't going to the mall. You were going to the supermarket.
The grocery.
The grocery store. That's where we were going on Friday nights. By the time we got to TGI Friday, which is, not the restaurant, but the
Years
TV
later.
shows.
Right, I was going to say. Years
I'm like,
later.
I remember it exactly. We had a Malibu station wagon. You get in that Malibu, and we on Friday, get in there, sign the check, put it in the little tube, going in, and we were off to Safeway or Giant, and that's exactly how it went.
T can attest, we had the wood panel on the side.
Yes.
Name a color in the Crayola box. We had them all. We went through a Crayola box of station wagons in my time, and we were at the bank on Friday at about 12:03. And we were at the grocery store till 2, and we were home, and it was good eating all weekend. I never knew the difference.
No.
Now I do.
And
God bless you, Mom and Dad. 'Cause
Yes.
holy moly.
Yes.
Oh, man.
And they bought just enough ground beef to make it a Taco Tuesday. That's for darn sure.
You're damn right.
Yes. Hey, listen, everybody. We appreciate you guys giving us your Taco Tuesday. It has been a pleasure being with you guys here on Thank God It's Tuesday. What do we got? What's off topic episode of F1 Racing Tonight ever. We really want to spend more time on
Most
our
off topic
Formula One.
start to an F1 topic of racing ever.
We really did want to make this an entire show about F1 racing, but we pretty much exhausted our F1 racing knowledge early on. Ed
After
made
the
this
Mahomes
guy-
Bencaro.
Yes, Mahomes, Bencaro. May God watch over Michael Schumacher. And also, amen. We appreciate all you guys. Until next Tuesday night, he's Tim Strachan.
Hey, EO, don't forget, drink your Ovaltine.
Hey, look at what E.O. Anderson wrote. That's for the board. That is for the board. We love the board. He's Kevin Ricca.
The best part, what I understand, like we've all just become such good friends that we can talk about whatever the hell we want and laugh, and everyone keeps showing up. God bless you guys. I love this, man. Let's keep it rolling. Let's. This is the best way to talk about the best team ever I could ever invent because it gives me peace. I love doing it with you all. Keep it rolling, man.
We are going to keep our eyes on the prize.
You just won the internet.
We are going to keep our eyes on the prize. Next week, we got maybe a lunchbox snacks, 90s albums, iconic music videos.
Bro, 90s albums definitely gets...
Yeah.
Well,
Cartoon Villains is on the way. On the way.
Hold up. No, we have to say what we're doing next week right now.
All right, so I'm going to throw... We're going to have a top of the show one. Our top of the show one is going to be sporting events we want to attend. That's how we're going to start the show. Sporting events we want to attend. Guys, tell me what you want. Lunchbox snacks or 90s albums?
They're so great, both of them. T, if you have a preference, I love both topics.
Let's do both.
Well, no, let's do the other one the next week.
Okay.
We got to
Sorry, I'm getting a little
listen.
excited.
I mean, these
Getting
guys
excited.
are so much fun. Let's make sure that they're let's keep
All right,
everyone.
lunchbox snacks.
Let's do it.
or-
You said it. Lunchbox snacks.
Yeah,
I'm just going to go.
lunchbox
Let's
snacks.
go. We're
We're
going lunchbox snacks. I love it.
That might have to be more than 3 rounds.
5.
We'll start with 5.
It has to be
We'll start
because
with 5.
T's already inquiring. Inquiring minds want to know what this constant. If you have a leg of lamb and you could fit it into your Michael Knight Rider lunchbox, that's a snack, bro.
It's a snack, dude.
Like
You're
a
snacking
snack's a
all day
snack,
long.
but you had to have had it at lunch.
Yeah.
I think that's all right.
All right, we got you. We will be back next Tuesday night. Next Tuesday, there's no holidays next week, right? Memorial Day is the following week, and it's also on a Monday.
This will be the Tuesday, the
Like we wouldn't do it on a
24th
4th.
of Memorial Day forward. But what we will be doing around this country is coming off Memorial Day Monday, the second week that we talk. But no, we have another Tuesday before we celebrate Memorial Day.
And
which
that's
was my
your
third
big
round
one.
draft
That's your
choice.
third round draft choice.
Oh, by the way, so I can write it down. I have all this graffiti written on these pages. Sunday is going to go into a place of like the trash. So
No, not the trash. I want to make a graphic.
I know, but I want it to look like this.
I keep promising the equipment. The equipment's on the way. We'll be able to make these graphics on the fly.
what was your third round pick finally?
Veterans Day.
Got it.
I have Christmas, July 4th, and Veterans Day. And if we'd have gone another round, Easter wasn't going to be on the board one more second. But
I get it. MLK Day was a very important day. President's Day, aside from never mind, could be a very important day. There's a lot of important things that we didn't think were that important on a Tuesday night because we were talking about having some fun with people that we love. And we can do that with all these holidays. So let's keep it light next week. Lunch box. Who's lunching?
Lunchbox
Who's
snacks.
lunching next week?
I think that which also, by the way, raises
Not for individual
preliminary, maybe a mini topic is the actual lunch boxes themselves. Subtopic. Because there's going to be so much Commanders news to talk about next week. We might have to mix some lunchbox subtopic in.
I might actually
We're going to get
write
Rhett
down
Downley's
a
input on
lunchbox
that
next
one.
week.
Not for individual resale.
I love that.
This show
subtopic.
is not for individual resale. Until next Tuesday night, I am still Ken Marangolo. This was, thank God it's Tuesday, we are still live. Thank you
Cheers,
so much,
boys.
everybody.
Was there where you were not Ken Marangola at some
No,
point?
but hey, don't be afraid to bring your lunchbox next week. That's what T said.
I might bring one.